Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some massive news from the world of crypto. Europe has just given the green light to its first ever spot Bitcoin ETF. This is a huge deal, and in this video I'm going to break down what it means for you, how it works, and most importantly how you can get in on the action, even if you're not living in Europe. So what's all the fuss about? For a long time, investors have been waiting for a simple, regulated way to invest in Bitcoin without actually having to buy and hold the digital currency themselves. That's where an ETF, or exchange-traded fund, comes in. Think of it like a stock that tracks the price of Bitcoin. When you buy a share of the ETF, you're essentially buying a piece of the Bitcoin that the fund holds. The big news is that Jacobi Asset Management has officially listed Europe's first spot Bitcoin ETF on the Euronext Amsterdam exchange. It's called the Jacobi FT Wilshire Bitcoin ETF and trades under the ticker Bcoin. Now this isn't just any fund, it's a spot ETF, which means it's backed by actual physical Bitcoin. For every share of the ETF you buy, the fund has to go out and buy the equivalent amount of real Bitcoin. This is different from futures-based ETFs, which just bet on the future price of Bitcoin without holding the asset. This direct backing is what makes spot ETFs so exciting for serious investors. Why is this such a big deal? Well, it adds a whole new level of legitimacy and accessibility to Bitcoin investing. These ETFs are traded on traditional stock exchanges, just like shares of Apple or Google. This means they are subject to strict regulations, providing investors with a level of security and transparency that's sometimes missing in the direct crypto market. It opens the door for large institutional investors, like pension funds and insurance companies, who were previously hesitant to enter the crypto space due to regulatory uncertainty. And when big money flows in, it can have a significant impact on Bitcoin's price and overall market stability. This European approval also puts a lot of pressure on other regions, especially the United States. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has been dragging its feet on approving a spot Bitcoin ETF for years. Now that Europe has taken the lead, it's going to be much harder for the SEC to justify its continued delays. We are already seeing major players like BlackRock and Fidelity pushing hard for their own Bitcoin ETFs in the US, and this European launch could be the catalyst that finally makes it happen. Okay, so the most important question: how can you buy this new European Bitcoin ETF? If you're in Europe, it's pretty straightforward. You can buy shares of Bcoin through any brokerage account that gives you access to the Euronext Amsterdam exchange. It's as simple as buying any other stock. But what if you're outside of Europe, say in the US, Canada, or Asia? It gets a little trickier, but it's definitely not impossible. Your ability to buy will depend on your brokerage. Many international brokerages, like Interactive Brokers or Fidelity International, offer access to European exchanges. You'll need to check with your specific broker to see if they support trading on Euronext Amsterdam and if there are any regional restrictions. You might have to fill out some extra forms, like a W-8BEN form for U.S. citizens investing abroad, but it's a standard process. Another route is through brokers that specialize in offering global market access. These platforms are designed for investors who want to trade securities from all over the world. Just be mindful of the fees. Trading on international exchanges can sometimes come with higher commissions and currency conversion fees, so make sure you read the fine print before you jump in. So, to sum it all up, Europe's first spot Bitcoin ETF is a landmark moment for cryptocurrency. It offers a regulated, secure, and easy way to invest in Bitcoin. For European investors, access is simple. For those of us elsewhere, it requires a bit of research to find a broker with international access, but it's absolutely doable. This is a developing story, and we'll be keeping a close eye on how this impacts the global market and the race for a US spot Bitcoin ETF. What are your thoughts on this? Are you planning to invest? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more crypto news and analysis. See you in the next one.